get into is a side project of old school tools, stuff, things that have been preserved around here. And they all tell a story because, in most cases, every single one of them uh, helped make a living for my father, my grandfather, my great grandfather. And the story that they can tell helps really shape America in a way. And it's an honor and a privilege that these things have been preserved as long as they have. And for the first one tonight, it's simple, basic tools, but they paved the way for my great grandfather to make a living here in Metro Detroit, and for some folks in New Jersey to earn their living as well. So let's get into it. Hey guys, went digging in the basement and found some things. My great grandfather was a tool and die maker by trade for the big three here in the Motor City, and some of what he used to make his living still survives. And I got a couple examples of some of that here I want to share with you. And it's cool. Some of this stuff still survives. We've got some boxes of files that come from the American Tool File and Tool Company of Elizabeth, New Jersey. That company started in the early 1900s, and I believe it was sold in 1944. The building, the factory that was responsible for this stuff, is actually still there. But this is some survivor tools, and we got this box of files, um, a dozen 3 square, number one 6 inch, and look at the detail in the box. Like, who takes the time to do corners like that anymore? But this stuff all got stamped. It got ID'd when it was made, so it's kind of cool to see that. This particular box, it's in the lid. This one, June 1940 something. Can't quite make it out. Kind of hard to see it. Um, of the dozen, there's still 9 in here, so he used 3 of these or whatever. Who knows? But they did get used at some point in the course of his profession. This next box, this next set that I want to show you, um, 1 dozen slim taper saw. Again, the same sort of logoing on the box and the detail that's there and how it was made, remarkable. And it is this one also is stamped inside the lid. This one, November 1942, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that in there or not. I don't know if it's focusing. I have no idea. November 1942. And this one, entire dozen. They're all still in here, all 12 of them, and they're kind of wrapped together in paper. Um, there is a little bit of rust damage on some of these. You can probably see that on this one. I happen to peel out, but I don't know. I don't know if these were better than what's available today, but it certainly is cool that this sort of stuff is preserved and still exists. And I've got one other thing I want to show you also from this time period from the same company, and that's this. A box of files. This one is needle files, 6 1/4 inch number 2, and every single one of these is different in here. The lid comes off. It's different. It's pieces of veneer, basically, or plywood, whatever. Not plywood. Not thick enough for that. Veneer pieces together. And actually, I didn't notice this pencil nomenclature until just now on the backside. It's not really intelligible what that is. but it's on there. There's a set of files in here, and this set has been used because a couple of these have been broken off. So great granddad must have used them for something and got a little got a little busy with them. But knurled shanks on all of them. Let's look at the one that's broken off the shortest. Round file, but it got busted off and whatever it got used for. And there's various taper ones in here, but tools of the trade, how he made his living, and there's plenty more of this we can get into it and show you guys just some pieces and tools of the past, and it's worth preserving. Cool that it still exists. If you've got something like that in your shop, treasure that and try to preserve it. Until next time, see you on Sidetracked.